Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome to Three Misses Confectionary, which is a horror game where you find yourself in a cute bakery with three cute bakers, and nothing goes wrong. As I walk back home after a long day, I'm surprised by rain that clearly won't stop anytime soon. I stop in front of a cozy confectionery, and with no other options, I find myself forced to go inside for shelter. The rain thickens quickly, and I don't think twice before entering, even though I feel a bit out of place in a spot I would rarely visit. I look around and, fascinated by the treats and cakes displayed in the showcase, I approach the counter with some shyness. Wow, I've never seen so many delicious sweets gathered like this. I would assume a sweet shop or bakery would have a lot of delicious sweets gathered like this. In fact, they would actually have more. And this is actually a small amount for your average place. Looks like I'll have to stay here for a while. This rain doesn't seem willing to cooperate. The rain's a conspiracy. I spot a small bell on the reception desk, approach it and ring it, hoping someone comes to assist me. I run my hand through my hair, still a bit uncomfortable, but curious to know the place better. I hope someone shows up soon. I like to imagine like the sparkles when we like brush our hair with our hand and the rain like comes off. Like we're just, you know, like in like the cliche when like the sexy person walks in, like slow motion, shaking out the hair. The anime girls come out, they're like, whoa! Oh, what a wonderful visit. I am surprised by a blue-haired girl who appears suddenly. Nah. Move along. Her face lights up with a radiant smile as soon as she sees me. Move along. Welcome to the Three Misses Confectionary. I'm Chef Azul, the owner of this humble but delicious cake and dessert shop. Ah, I see, because you're blue. It is an honor to welcome you here in my establishment. Thank you. I just wanted to wait for the rain to pass and... Oh, you seem a bit shy, my dear. Do not fear. Here you are in a safe place, surrounded by all my sweetest creations. Move along. Next girl. She winks playfully. So, what can I do for you today? Nothing. Can you move along? Perhaps a blueberry pie, or maybe an irresistible mousse? Or if you prefer, I can prepare something special just for you. She laughs softly. I'll forgive my lack of manners. What is your name again? Manly. Nice to meet you, Manly. Wait a second. Azul turns quickly towards the kitchen door and her smile transforms into a serious expression. Tasha! Phrase! Come here immediately. Her voice sounds firm and authoritative, very different from the soft and affectionate tone from before. Soon two other young women appear, one of green hair and one of pinkish hair. More of a salmon color, both wearing confectionery uniforms. So, looking at the lineup, maybe, I like the color aesthetic of, I'm gonna call them red for right now. But I feel like I like the personality and kind of like spunkiness of green more. Like, also she kind of looks like, the colors are different because of anime world, there's a theme going on. But the green kind of makes me think of, I think her name was literally Karen in Harvest Moon. And if you know anything, you know Karen was the best girl for many games. Fact check. We have a new customer in the shop. Pay close attention and be polite. Let's show our best service to Manly. Badass Hero. What an unexpected and welcome visit. I'm Chef Tashio, one of the confectioners of this charming house. The green-haired girl introduced herself with a radiant smile and a sweet voice. How lucky you showed up, dear. We were so desperate for new customers. It is true. Unfortunately, the Three Misses Confectionery hasn't been receiving many customers lately. Azul sighs dramatically. Her countenance changes to an expression of sadness and worry. It is a pity, as we have so many delights prepared with so much affection and dedication. But perhaps your visit is the beginning of a new era of prosperity for us. I think you're all gonna die. Everywhere I go, people just die. Yes, surely we'll fall in love with our creations, and return many, many times. She claps her hands excitedly. Just thinking about it makes my heart so joyful. So, my dear, what do you say? Wouldn't you like to taste some of our specialties? Yes, we guarantee it will be an unforgettable experience. Wait. I haven't introduced myself yet. Bonjour, monsieur. I'm Chef Rice. It's a pleasure to meet you. Before I can open my mouth, the girl with the mysterious mask introduces herself. The mask does make you mysterious, but I don't know. They also could be a trap. Like, who knows what we're dealing with under there? Welcome to our humble confectionery. I hope you find something to your liking. I give a shy and friendly smile, alternating my gaze between the three chefs. After everyone introduces themselves, I finally see room to speak. It seems they really are desperate for new customers, which makes me a bit awkward but also curious. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you all. So I just came to shelter from the rain, but now that I'm here, me being the main character and the coolest, I cannot help but be impressed by so much beauty. I mean, with the beauty of the place, of course. I run my hand through my hair once more, still a bit off place. I told you! It's the hand in the hair thing, like. And then like the, I don't know what they call it, but like in anime sometimes when there's like there'll be like a glowy pink, and there's like these little light reflections around the person. Green's into me. Green's already ready. Like we already got big chemistry going. You have an incredible variety of sweets and cakes. It really is a shame that you don't have many customers. Do you kill your customers? All this work and dedication deserve to be shared. Is there any particular reason for this? The customers don't seem to appreciate our work. They cannot understand the complexity and unique flavor of our creations. Maybe they simply have a very simple palate. But you seem to be someone with more refined taste, aren't you, mon chéri? Her voice sounds almost like a whisper. Maybe you can help us too. Improve our methods. I cast a confused look at Chef Rice, trying to understand what she's suggesting. Improve your methods? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I just came to shelter from the rain, you know? I'm no confectionery expert or anything like that. But if there is anything I can do to help, I'm happy to try. Damn, what am I saying? Maybe I can offer some suggestions if you want. Oh, Manly, get out of my way. Don't take what Frey says so seriously. She knows very well that the customer is always right. And if some don't appreciate our sweets, it's because perhaps we aren't giving 100% of ourselves in every creation yet. But on the other hand, you had a great idea. If we need to improve our methods, why not hear an outside opinion? She smells warmly, clearly excited. Yes, the retasting is exactly what we need to attract new customers and show how special our sweets are. Tasha's face lights up. Excellent idea, Azul. I fully support it. That is exactly what I was trying to say. What do you think, my dear? You taste our delights for free and in exchange give us your valuable opinion. The three of them look at me with expectation and enthusiasm, making it impossible to refuse anything. Also, who am I to turn down free food? Sure. How could I say no to this offer? I will be happy to help. Perfect. I knew you would be willing to help us. I'm sure you will love everything we prepared with such affection. Azul turns to the other chefs, her countenance now more serious. Girls, let's arrange a selection of our best cakes and desserts for our guests to try. Yes, chef. I'm so excited to share my creations with our visitor. Very well, Azul. I will arrange a selection of our best sweets. I won't be long, mon chéri. I'm sure we'll be marveled, my dear. I watch the two hurry to the kitchen while Azul remains by my side. She doesn't seem like the type to stay silent for too long, so I probably won't have to struggle to start a conversation. Ah, aren't they sweethearts? They are excellent kitchen colleagues. Yes, I can imagine. Out of the way. Move along. But then, are you ready to delight yourself with our exclusive creations? Well, I can't help but be curious to try everything. Who knows, I might become a new unconditional fan of your sweets. Excellent, my dear. That is the spirit. Now come here. She laughs softly and holding my hand gently leads me to one of the confectionery tables. Come, let's sit and let my dear assistants bring a selection of our best sweets for you to try. Azul pulls out a chair for me and waits until I'm comfortably settled. As I settle in, Chef Tasha returns holding 2 trays of cake slices. I'm back. And look at this, 2 delicious flavors in hand. First, we have delicious blueberry cake from the boss, Azul. But I'll let her introduce it herself, right? That does look good. Aww. She slides a slice closer to me, her gaze lit up with sweetness. And then... the chef builds up suspense, her voice becoming softer and more seductive. This is my pistachio cake. I do love pistachio. Oh, I do like blueberries too, though. You know what, I'm just not very picky. Made with exotic ingredients and an irresistible texture. She leans in slightly as she hands over the plate, her fingers playing with a lock of hair. I'm sure you will fall in love with this unique flavor. Shortly after, Chef Fraise appears silently, bringing a single slice in her hands. Voila, mon chéri. Here's my special strawberry cake with whipped cream. No, I do love strawberries, too. The Fraise slides the plate to me, her fingers tapping gently on the table as if marking a secret rhythm. I hope you enjoy it, madly. Not to be outdone, Azul approaches to present hers. Oh, but of course I cannot let you leave without tasting my masterpiece. This is my blueberry cake, my pride and joy. She places the plate delicately in front of me. Its flavors are so intense and complex, a true symphony for your palate. Do you have actual jaw joints, or is that just like you're doing like little markings with like a pen, like cosplayers do? So, what are you waiting for? Taste and let yourself be conquered. And I do like a little bit of forcefulness at that final line there. I look at the 3 slices before me, each seeming more tempting than the other. My stomach rumbles with anticipation, but I try to keep calm and composed. Which flavor should I try now? So, maybe this is going to decide the route. So I just want to say the UI looks a little different. There's no difference in the dialogue, but I actually was checking. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm playing the wrong version of the game. So switched the, I quickly switched to the correct one. But the dialogue is not any different from this point, so like you didn't miss anything. It's just the UI is gonna be like much more polished looking right now. So yeah, so pistachio, green is the route I want to go. But I'm tempted to do blueberry, strawberry, pistachio, so like save the best for last. So maybe let's go that route. Or maybe I should go red first. Yeah, let's do red first. Actually, just because I'm like, what's behind the mask? I opt for the slice of strawberry and whipped cream. I bring a forkful to my mouth, hopeful. Very sweet. The kind a child would probably love. But deep down, I don't know. A metallic bitterness. Blood? Like when you accidentally bite your lip. So, any verdict? Fraise tilts her head with an almost disturbing interest, watching my every micro-expression. Even though there is definitely something strange about the cake, I force a smile in her direction. Wow, this one is simply divine. I swallow with some difficulty, frowning discreetly. You must have used the freshest strawberries you could find, right? Oh my god, she's not even using strawberries, is she? I mean, there was a strawberry there, but like it's like a fake one, like a wax strawberry. Which are very good, by the way. There's this... If you ever tried one of those like fake wax strawberries, they can actually be very delicious. It's almost like candy, beeswax. But of course, mon chéri, the freshest. Shit, I feel a bit nauseous. This isn't right. I'm so happy to know that you appreciate my creations. Anyway, I don't want to hurt them. Not yet. I'll keep pretending everything is perfect, and who knows? Maybe they'll explain what's happening later. She moves away slowly. It's difficult to tell her expression because of the bizarre mask. Okay, I can't wait for the next slice. Which flavor should I try now? Blueberry. I take a generous bite of the blueberry cake. Smells like expensive dessert. Blueberries, moist dough, frosty on point. But the taste... kind of bitter, almost chemical, like expired medicine. True, there is some medicines that look kind of blue, along with some chemicals. Interesting. I smile slightly, trying to understand what exactly went wrong with this cake. Really unique flavor and... Oh my dear, is something wrong? Azul watches me with a worried look. Please tell me it is delicious. I really hope so because I prepared this cake with all my love and affection. I don't want to hurt her. Do it. Do it. I take another bite, trying to mask my reaction. No, Azul, it's absolutely delicious. Oh, you scared me for a moment. I thought I might have forgotten the special ingredient. The taste is just as bad as before. Wait, special ingredient? Anyway, I'm happy. I am so happy that you liked it so much, my dear. Ready to taste the next one? Pistachio. Alright, this one's gotta be normal. My waifu definitely made the most normal one here. I pick up the slice of pistachio cake with enthusiasm and take a generous forkful to my mouth, hoping the flavor is perfect. Not bad. Seems great. Light, creamy, a very distinct pistachio taste. Wait. You didn't hear when we say it in game. What is this? A strange touch. Kinda too salty. Kinda stale. The flavor stuck in my mouth. Like cold grease. Now what could you be? The more I chew, the more it seems the sweet is trying to hide something bad underneath. Yes, it is really delicious. I force a smile despite the strong taste invading my mouth. You really are masters of this culinary art. Tasha's face lights up with a charming smile as soon as she sees me tasting her cake. Oh, I can't hate that face. It's fine, feed me the poison cake. Let's get over with. I'll take one for the team. Her soft and melodious voice escapes in a sound almost like a moan of satisfaction. Nice. Oh, my dear. You make me so happy. I knew you would surrender to the charms of my pistachio cake. It is a true masterpiece, isn't it? Yeah. I swallow with difficulty, feeling the unpleasant taste persist. But I don't want to hurt her, so I keep pretending everything is fine. Of course. I've never tasted anything like it. Oh, thank you so much, Manly. Being able to delight you with my creations is the greatest reward I could wish for. Tasha moves away slowly, casting me a seductive and satisfied glance. Okay. Damn, what is wrong with this cake? Which flavor should I try now? I've tasted them all. I lean back in my chair, the horrific flavor of the free cake still lingering in my mouth. What is going on? What is every single cake seems to have something wrong with it? Dear Mario, I baked you a dog shit cake. It's just a joke in bad taste. Literally. Or does something actually go wrong in this preparation? Ah, my dear, you are such a kind young man. Azul claps her hands, excited. A bit too excited. I'm so happy that you appreciate our creations so much. So, do you want to try more of our delights? What? I mean, no. No, Nina, I'm already quite satisfied with everything I tasted. Ah, my dear, but we have so many other desserts we'd like you to try. I'm sure a second tasting won't hurt you. My dear friends would be equally enthusiastic to present their best sweets. No, not again. I need to get out of here before I die of food poisoning from whatever is in these cakes. Mon Dieu, Azul. I don't think it's a good idea to keep offering free food to customers. You're gonna charge me? You should be paying me. For my presence, not for me tasting. The flirty crosses her arms, her voice sounding harsher than before. You know very well that the confectionery is on the brink of bankruptcy. We can't afford to be so generous. Wait a moment, Phrase. Are you forgetting who the head chef is here? Azul positions herself confidently, staring at her colleague without hesitation. I'm the one who leads this confectionary. This is going to be outcome an episode of The Bear. And it's my duty to ensure our customers' satisfaction. Listen well, ma chérie. We need to be more careful with costs. We can't waste rare ingredients on potential customers who might never return. Look, I really don't want to bother. Actually, I was already on my way out. And exactly because we're facing financial difficulties, that we need to impress them even more. Azul holds Fraser's shoulders, her voice taking on a soft but insistent tone. Can't you see? Offering small free tastings is the best way to win them over. Alright. Chef Fraser nods slowly, still showing some reluctance. You seem to have a good plan. Trust me, dear. Trust. I know exactly what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. She winks, her smile taking on a mischievous air. And you, Tasha? What do you think of this idea? I think Tasha just wants to go home with me. I'll be frank, I don't think she even cares about any of this. Grace tilts her head slightly, waiting for the other confectioner's response. Tasha smiles softly, her eyes gleaming with an almost unsettling enthusiasm. She approaches the two with a melodious voice. Ah, my dear, I completely agree with our sweet Azul. After all, we should do everything to enchant our customers. Especially when they're so... manly badass hero? Tasha casts a furtive glance in my direction. So adorable. I wouldn't use those words for me, but... sure. Oh, girls, you're so kind wanting to offer me more sweets, but I think I'm satisfied for now. I scratch my head, laughing awkwardly. It's just that, well, I still have some flavors in my mouth, you know? I don't know if my stomach can handle another round of so much sweetness. What are they doing? Trying to poison me? I need to get out of here. But thank you so much for the invitation. Maybe next time, huh? I start to get up, hoping they'll understand and let me go. Ah! Suddenly, Chef Azul pushes me back into the chair. Come on, my dear. Don't be so modest. I'm sure there's still room for one more delicious tasting. Her expression turns slightly threatening, despite the sweet smile. It would be a huge disappointment if you didn't appreciate all our effort. You don't want to make me sad, do you, my dear? You? Yes. The one on the left, not so much. The one on the right, I don't know if she's even capable of emotions. As Chef Azul insists, I feel a warm breath brushing against my neck. Tasha approaches soundly from behind. She leans close to my ear, her voice soft and enveloping. My dear, how could you refuse so many delights? She lightly presses her body against my back, her tone growing more persuasive. You don't want to make me sad, do you? I'd be so disappointed. Tasha purrs. Her voice laden with sensuality. Just taste it. Just one more time. I so want to see your face light up with pleasure. What did you put in the pistachio cake? You don't want to disappoint us, do you? I smile nervously, feeling cornered by the chef's insistence. I look from one to the other, realizing there's no easy way out of this situation. All right, girls. You win. I'll taste it one more time. Maybe the bad taste was only in the cakes. Who knows, maybe the other sweets are normal. I just hope this really is the last tasting. It's already getting late and I need to leave. But what does something tell me it won't be that easy? That's right, Manly. You accepted. I knew you wouldn't disappoint us. Azul turns to Tasha and fries, her smile widening. My dears, let's finish up quickly and bring out special sweets we've been working on. She hurries away, gesturing for the others to follow her. Come on, come on. We can't keep Manly waiting. The three disappear through the kitchen door. I shift uncomfortably on the seat, a bit uneasy with the sudden solitude. All this is really strange. These girls really know what they're doing. I briefly recall the horrible taste of the cakes I tried earlier, and wrinkle my nose. I don't get it. How can they be so sweet yet taste so awful at the same time? I sigh, letting my gaze wander over the display case full of cakes. Maybe I should have insisted on not tasting anything else. Whatever they're preparing now, I hope this time it's not as bad as the others. I turn my gaze to the display window facing the street. The rain seems to have let up. Maybe I should just leave while I still have the chance. After all, who knows what they're up to in there? But on the other hand, they seem so determined to make me try one more time. And if I refuse again, what happens? I don't know, I'm torn. I think the best decision is saving my game. Leaving while I can. A shiver runs down my spine as I think about what's coming next. I glance back at the kitchen door. My instincts scream at me to get out of here while I still can. I quickly stand up from the chair and head toward the exit. I touch the doorknob, casting one last glance at the reception area, ready to bolt out of there as fast as possible. I don't want to find out what they have in mind. I pull the door. It's locked. No, this can't be happening. I yank the door harder, but it stays locked. My heart races, a chill running down my spine. I look around, feeling cornered. Damn it, it's locked. When did they lock it? I knew something was wrong. How am I going to get out of here now? I start pacing the room, searching for any other exit. I spot a door that seems to lead to the back of the confectionery. Maybe I can find a way out through the back. But what if the chefs find me? My gaze then fixes on a smaller door that looks like it leads to a pantry or something similar. Or maybe the key is in there. I can't stay trapped here. I have to try. Okay, let's go back to the other choice real quick. Staying away from them to come back. I sigh in resignation and decide to stay. After all, it doesn't hurt to give in to one more chance, right? I watch the kitchen door, anxiously waiting the girl's return. My fingers drum on the table, betraying a hint of nervousness. I hope I don't regret this decision. Tasha returns with a radiant smile on her face, her gaze fixed on me. My dear, forgive me for the delay. We had a little issue with the finishing touches, but we're sorting it out, don't worry. You didn't get bored waiting here all alone, did you? No, not at all. You know, just watching the people outside through the display window. She pulls up a chair and sits right next to me, way too close to be casual. Great. You know, Azul and Frey's are almost done with their special sweets. I'm sure you're going to love them. Her gaze intensifies and her voice takes on a dangerous layer of suggestion. While we wait, why don't you tell me a little about yourself? I'd love to get to know my new friend better. Friend? Tasha leans in even closer. I shift on the seat, trying to keep some distance without seeming rude. Oh, well, friend. I don't know, we just met, didn't we? My dear, no need to be shy. After all, we're going to spend a lot of time together. So, why don't you relax and let me take care of you, sweetheart? She slides one hand down my back, pulling me closer. Whoa. Damn, what's wrong with this girl? Look, I don't know, this all seems to be moving way too fast, don't you think? Why don't we get to know each other better first? I think we are. In that way. Like you suggested yourself. My little sweetie, I can see you're interested in me. You're not wrong. She slides her hand down my back again, her long nails lightly scratching my skin through my shirt. So why don't you relax and let me take care of you, Manly? I promise it'll be an unforgettable experience. I swallow hard, feeling a mix of attraction and discomfort at Tasha's advances. Look, Tasha, I really need to leave now. I give an awkward smile. No, Manly. I mean, other Manly. That's the wrong choice. If you give in, she might not murder you. And if she does, at least maybe you died happy on the way down. I give an awkward smile. You guys were really nice letting me in here, and I loved getting to know the confectionery. I hesitate for a moment but continue. In fact, I'll even tell my friends about this place. They're definitely going to love trying your sweets. I slowly stand up, straightening my clothes. But for now, I think it's best if I go. Thank you for so much for everything, really. It was a pleasure meeting you all. I walk toward the exit, hoping Tasha understands it doesn't stop me. I need to get away from here as soon as possible. Suddenly, I feel sharp nails digging into my arm, gripping it firmly. No, my dear. You're not going anywhere. I'm not done with you yet. Tasha yanks me roughly closer. I freeze as she wraps her arms around me from behind. You think you can just leave me like this? No. That's not happening. I feel her nails sinking deeper and deeper into my skin. You're mine now. Got it? And if you dare leave me, I'll make sure you never leave this place again. So, my dear, Tasha purrs, her voice dripping with malice. I don't want any trouble, okay? I just want to leave peacefully, no problems. Maybe we could talk about this, huh? Without things having to get extreme? She slides her fingers up to my neck, scratching hard once more. I'm not sure if she's bluffing or not, but I don't want to risk challenging her and getting hurt. My dear, no need to be so scared. I know you feel the same way about me. Stay with me and I promise you'll never want to leave this place again. It's so simple, sweetheart. You love me and stay here with me, and I won't have to turn you into a cake. Tasha laughed softly, her voice both seductive and threatening at the same time. I sighed deeply, feeling completely cornered. Her hands tighten around my neck more and more, starting to choke me. I try to react, but she's much stronger than she looks. I think the only way to get out of this is unharmed is to play along with this twisted romance. Okay, Tasha. I'll stay. I'll stay with you. Just let me breathe. Is this an ending, or is this just like... This is a good ending, right? And so, Manly ends up living with the three girls, forced to date Tasha. Though his stomach churns every time he tastes the cakes, he knows it's a small price to pay for his own safety. I'm okay with this. After all, at least he's still alive. Ending 1 out of 4. Okay, so I think it's better to go to the back exit. I take a deep breath and quickly head toward the door that leads deeper into the confectionery. Please let it be open. I carefully open the door, peeking through the gap. I realize it's a dimly lit hallway. Oh no, what if there are traps around here? Okay, I'll assume the door at the end is the exit. I gather my courage and step into the hallway, closing the door behind me and starting to carefully... Ah! What the hell is that? It's a woman. My eyes widen as I come face to face with a pale, expressionless face like a mannequin's. For a moment, I think it's come to life. No, this can't be. I step back a few paces and realize it's Fraise in her mask. So, mon chéri, what do you think you're doing here? She speaks softly, with a threatening undertone. Shouldn't you be out there, tasting my delicious sweets? Fraise lets out a short, muffled laugh. Or perhaps you don't trust my cooking. She tilts her head slightly. That offends me, you know. I worked so hard to create these wonders. She lifts her chin, her posture growing more rigid. And you just reject them. Perhaps... Fraise takes a step forward, slowly drawing a knife. Hey, take it easy. You need a lesson. I didn't mean to offend you, I swear. It's just that, well, the previous cakes weren't exactly delicious. But look, I promise I'll taste as many cakes and sweets as you want. No need to get upset. Okay? She grips the knife, tightly in her delicate hand. Do you really think you can fool that sweetness and innocent face? You think you can just walk out of here rejecting all my hard work? I can't allow that. I try to stay calm, forcing a nervous smile. I was just looking for the bathroom, you know? My bladder's full and I really need to go. So, could you please tell me where it is? I give the chef a pleading look. You really have no idea what I'm capable of. She raises a knife. I should probably consult the other chefs first. But they'll understand. After all, this was inevitable anyway. Chef Fraise advances with quick steps. I spin around and try to run back to the door I came from as fast as I can. Ah! Ugh! With a quick and precise movements, she delivers slashes to my back. It's just a flesh wound, it's okay. Each cut is delivered with calculated cruelty, as if she's done this countless times before. Don't worry, mon chéri. You'll still be put to very good use. Even in my final moments, I wonder if there was some secret to uncover in that dark confectionery. You died. With one last breath, Manly surrenders to the darkness, taking the mystery of the spoiled cakes with him. His curiosity and naivety cost him dearly. He would never discover what was really behind that horrible taste that led him to his dreadful end. Ending 2 out of 4. Pantry. I kind of figured the pantry because the back exit's too, simple, right? Alright, I'll try the pantry. It might be my only chance to get out of here. I move quickly toward the small door, my heart pounding doki doki. Please let it be open. I open the door and find a staircase leading down to a lower level. Okay, here we go! I start descending the steps cautiously. When I reach the bottom, my eyes take a few seconds to adjust to the dim light. I look around and grimace at the strong smell of spoiled food. Ugh, what a horrible place. This must be the confectionary's pantry. It looks organized, but it's falling into ruin. My stomach churns just thinking about being trapped in this filthy, sneaking place. I start rummaging around looking for anything that could help me. What was that? I shudder at the strange noise coming from an old cabinet. Is someone in there? I approach with cautious steps. I notice chains keeping the cabinet shut, as if something or someone was locked inside. Shit, is there a person here? What if it's some trap set by the chefs? Maybe I shouldn't touch it. My god, there really is someone in there. My eyes can catch the glint of a keyring on the table. I quickly approach and grab it. But what if it's a trap? At the same time, I can't just leave and abandon someone trapped here. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to take the risk. No, you don't. I approach the cabinet and carefully start testing each key, praying one unlocks the padlock. Yes, got it. You're a non-color-coded woman. You're an actual human being. Are you the actual owner of this place, or are you just, gonna be made into a cake? My god. My eyes widen as I open the cabinet, stunned by the sight before me. A girl with orange hairs inside, gagged, her arms and legs bound. Her desperate gaze meets mine. What are you doing in there? I quickly kneel down, trying to untie the ropes binding her arms and legs. My body shakes with both fear and concern. Hang in there, I'm getting you out of here. Who did this to you? Was it the chefs? I carefully remove the gag. Easy, easy. I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? You can trust me. Are you the missing orange girl? You make, orange-flavored cakes and candy oranges? That's, your former gimmick, and they turn on you because you weren't, evil like the other ones. And they put you in normal outfits. Because now you're, cast out. You can trust me. Shit, what's going on? Who is this girl? And why was she locked in this horrible pantry? Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd never get out of that horrible cabinet. They locked me in here. The girl speaks between sobs as she hugs me. She looks weak, her body trembling slightly. What if you're evil too? My name is Aurelia. You saved me. I don't know how to thank you. They could have done something terrible to me. My name is Manly. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but I'm glad I got you out of that cabinet. My voice sounds a bit shaky from the situation. Please, Manly, you have to help me get out of here. Those chefs do terrible things. I can't stay here. I stare at the girl for a second. So many questions flood my mind right now. Who are these chefs? Why did they lock you up here? Why do those cakes taste so awful? Aurelia composes herself, her expression calmer now, though her eyes still show trauma she's been through. Well, I came here just to taste some cakes like any normal person would, but as soon as I chewed the first slice, I realized something was very wrong. The chefs seemed to be hiding something, and when I criticized the flavors, they got furious. When I tried to leave, they grabbed me and locked me down in here. I mentally thanked myself for being too cowardly to be honest about the cakes. Manly, they plan to turn me into part of their own cakes. No way. The special ingredient they use is human flesh. They're killing people and putting them into their recipes. A wave of nausea completely overtakes my stomach. This can't be real. Please, we have to get out of here. I can't stay here. I can't become part of those disgusting cakes. They're going to kill us. It's so sick. Now I understand everything. They were probably going to do the same to me. A look of fear crosses my face. We need to get out of here as fast as possible, before it's too late. She points to the keyring in my hand. The keys, I heard them say they open most of the confectionery. Except the front door, they carry that one with them to lock it when the new customer comes in. And the back door. Yes, if we're quick, we can escape before they find us. Alright, let's just move carefully. We need to get through the reception without drawing attention. She nods. You look weak. Can you keep up? Why are you like your stare looks like a flirtatious one all of a sudden? Don't worry, I still have some energy left. I couldn't have been here more than 24 hours. Maybe that's supposed to be you being tired. We climb back up the stairs while my mind tries to process everything I just heard. The thought of being turned into an ingredient for those cakes terrifies me, but I need to stay calm. We enter a dark corridor that apparently leads to the back exit. This is where Red should be. Stay alert, Manly. This corridor looks really dark and deserted. No! You! We immediately back up as Azul bursts in front of us holding a knife. I position myself in front of Aurelia to protect her. Stay behind me, Aurelia. Let's go, please. We don't want to be part of your horrible cakes. Chef Azul gives me a macabre smile. Well, where do you think you're going? You really think you can escape me? You're my special ingredients now. So why don't you stop playing around and come with me? It'll be so much sweeter if you cooperate. Her eyes narrow, the threat implicit in her words. This is monstrous. What you're doing is sick. We're getting out of here even if it's the last thing we do. And I'm taking the green-haired one with me. That's right. And you're outnumbered here if you haven't noticed. Azul laughs evilly. You think I can't handle myself, girl? You think I don't have 2 more lackeys if I need them? Do you know how many times I've done this? It's nothing personal, kid. Teleports behind you. It's just business. She grips the knife tightly, her knuckles turning white. Azul lunges forward quickly, the blade slicing through the air towards us. I'm not letting you escape. Aurelia lunges forward too, placing herself between Chef Azul and me. Aurelia! Stop, Chef Azul. I'm not letting you hurt Manly. She grabs the chef's arm firmly, forcing her to drop the knife, which falls to the floor with a dull thud. Enough of this, you bitch. Let us go now. She squeezes the chef's arm even harder, her eyes blazing with dangerous determination. Oh, you're badass, what? The chef growls in fury, her eyes burning with insane rage. And we're just standing here not even helping. In a sudden burst of violence, she strikes Aurelia with a hard slap, sending her crashing down and hitting her head on the floor. Aurelia collapses, unconscious, laying down a weak groan. No, Aurelia! Azul watches the scene with morbid satisfaction, her lips curling into an evil smile. Well, well, look who thought they could stand up to me. Now your little friend has learned her lesson. Now it's your turn to come with me nicely, or things are going to get much worse. I watch the scene in horror, my heart pounding. A wave of fear and despair overtakes me. You monster! How could you do that to her? I clench my fist, my body shaking with restrained rage. You're not getting away with this, got it! Azul grabs a knife from the floor and charges at me quickly. I try to dodge, but I'm hit in the shoulder. On my shoulder. You really think you can challenge me, my dear? I feel searing pain in my shoulder as the blade pulls out. You should have got it lodged in there. Then you would disarm her at least, and then just overpower her. Or, pull the blade out yourself if you're that, metal. You fucking lunatic. I press my hand to the wound, feeling blood seep between my fingers. Even wounded, I take a defensive stance, ready for whatever comes next. She approaches slowly, the bloody knife gleaming in her hand. Haven't you realized yet that you can't escape her fate? You'll be a perfect ingredient for my cakes, my dear. Her body twists into a threatening posture. Enough talk. It's time you learn your place. No one escapes Chef... Wait, what? Where'd you get the other knife? But, how? Was there one in the kitchen when, we escaped the pantry? Azul gasps, her face twisted in pure horror. You can't have done this. Damn. Girl. She coughs, blood staining her lips. You will pay for this. Chef Azul falls to her knees, her body trembling with pain and fury. A deathly silence falls, broken only by Azul's muffled gasp for breath. Hey, are you okay? Let me see that. Aurelia approaches to examine the wound on my shoulder. That looks pretty bad. Can you walk? We need to get out of here now. You fake passing out? I can't believe you had the guts to stab her in the back like that. We hurry to the door and Aurelia starts testing all the keys to find the right one. Despite the pain in my shoulder, I think I'll be okay. I give a weak smile. I don't know if I would have had the same courage as you. Apparently not, because you did not help whatsoever, Manly. Well, other Manly. Thank you, really. I just feel like this is a trap in itself. Like, this is 2 layers. Aurelia finally unlocks the door and we run out into the rain. No problem. You saved me too, remember? From that terrible experience, a strong friendship was born. No matter where they went from there, they knew they can count on each other. Afterward, the authorities were called and headed to Free Misses. The place was shut down, but Tashi and Fraze had already vanished without a trace. Aurelia was detained for murder, but was released after proving self-defense. Manly remained hospitalized for a few days due to the stab wound. The shoulder healed, but the scar remained, a permanent reminder of that day. And since then, he never wanted to eat cake again. Ending 3 out of 4. Interesting, the blue girl doesn't have, like, some kind of ending directly connected to her. As far as I notice. We'll see, there's supposed to be one more ending. But there was no additional choices. Unless one unlocks after you beat the game once. What a strange feeling, almost like a deja vu. I know I've been here before. So I just started a new game, and it's something a little different. I'm gonna hit skip. Wow, haven't I seen the same display before? Looks like I'll have to stay here for a while. Skip again. I'm suddenly approached by a strangely familiar blue-haired girl. Skip again. Wait, you look familiar. Have we met before? What is your name again? Manly. Manly. Is that really your name? The girl's sweet smile twists into an icy expression. Oh, she's got her... The timeline remembers. She's gonna nail me right at the start. Yes, I remember that name very well. Azula's hands move swiftly, firmly grasping a sharp knife hidden behind the counter. She's doing... She's getting revenge through the timeline. So she does get a bad ending. You thought you could come back here unscathed, didn't you? I step back a few paces, raising my trembling hands in surrender. My eyes desperately scan the surroundings, searching for an escape. There's nowhere to run. This time you're not going anywhere. Ah! I never forget my ingredients. With his heart pounding, Manly accepts that his final moments have arrived. He closes his eyes, praying it ends quickly. Coming back here was definitely a terrible idea. Extra ending 4 out of 4. So, that's it for Free Misses Confectionary. So, as we all know, if you're in a horror game, if you're in a bakery, and the bakery is run by cute women, the cake is gonna be people. It's just a fact of the law. Like, that is Mother Nature itself. That is the order of all things, right? And we haven't been proven wrong. So, they were using people for the cakes, but only the strawberry one, was the implied taste of metallicness, where the other ones weren't that. And I'm kind of wondering, was it only people? Was it only just one of the cakes had people in it? Were there just like other ones were maybe a little more diluted of people? I don't know. Because the green one said like, oh, there's like a salty, stale taste. And I was a bit like, with the context of like her being the flirtatious one, I was very, about that one. But I would like to see a few more endings. I think it would have been funny if there was another, not that they actually have to go and do this, but the closest one we got to was the first bad ending. But what if there was a kind of variation of that one, but like more like overt, we're all about this. We're like, you know what? I'm gonna live here for you all. Let's cook up some people. That would've been a little bit funny. I want to see a horror game where that's like just a potential route, where just the main character's like, hey, I know what you're doing here. It's good work. I'm not here to judge. You cook people. You know, some people have their hobbies. That's fine. And just everyone's just chill. They're just like, oh, okay. And in the increase of length that I would have liked to seen, I would have also liked to see like maybe like a little skeleton of like a route. There's a little bit at the start, but like maybe a little more of a skeleton of a route for each of the girls. So that way we feel a little more attached before they go and like try to kill us. But as it is, my ranking still kind of stands. I'm still gonna go with green's the best one. Red could be, but I'm not sure what's going on under the mask. The mask could always stay on, of course. And blue, her personality is not the worst. It's more like the leader kind of type, but I'm just not overall. I just feel like there's not enough there for me to really work with. And she did also like directly murder us before we even did anything in the fourth ending. So I'm not really about that. Green, in fact, did not murder us whatsoever. So that I'm just reinforcing my point. Green doesn't kill unless she has to. But so green best girl. But yeah. Anyway, so thank you all for watching me play 3 Minutes Confectionary. I'll see you guys later and take it easy.